This is one of those projects that's just been nagging me for a long time, and it's time I got to it. It's this little bit right here. This tab is broken off right here. So I'm going to fix that today. Let's go. You're watching On the Mark with Mark. It wasn't the window that the tab is broken on. It's the screen here. So if I can get this out of here, kind of hard to do with one hand. There we go. There we go. All right, now that's out of there. I've got the screen down in my shop now. Let's take a close look at what we have here. Now this is, of course, the side that is still good. And this is the side that got broken off. So I need to try to duplicate what was there in this place. I bought that storm door from the Habitat for Humanity's Restore, and it was reasonably priced. I'm probably guessing, but it was like $40 or $50. It's a really nice door. I'll get some pictures of it in the daylight to show you what it looks like from the outside. Of course, then when I get it home, I find out that it's got this one tab broken off right here. So I haven't let that bother me, but it did bother my wife, and now I've got some duct tape to try to get off of the corner of that thing, and I'm gonna come up with a way of making a tab that'll hold up right there. I'm gonna put one on there. Just use a little Goo Gone on that, and that takes that old duct tape glue right off of there. I'm gonna cut out the remainder of that part that's in there so that I can get a new piece in there far enough that it'll have some strength to it. Well, I got kind of coated with aluminum shavings there, whatever that is. Here's the plan. I'm going to use this galvanized nail in here, and I'm going to fill most of this groove with JB Weld, and I'm going to leave this sticking out as far as the other side is, and that's going to be my new peg. So I just need to shorten this up. Not sure how long. You know what? That piece that was in there goes right to there. So I'm gonna go the same length as that, plus that little bit that sticks out. So that should be pretty strong, I would think, that it wouldn't break off. Plus, this is actually steel, whereas the piece that was on there, it looked like maybe aluminum, but probably was just pot metal. Ow. Okay, there we have it. I'm gonna clean this up with some alcohol. I don't know what that Goo Gone might have left behind, but I just want to be sure that I've got a good clean surface here for the JB Weld. So that ought to be good. Just gonna mix up some JB Weld here and That's what's gonna hold our new piece in here. You got plenty of room for the JB weld. All right. I have this piece of scrap wood here that happens to be the same width as this original piece sticks out. So this is going to be my gauge that I'm going to use to get my new one so that it sticks out the right amount. Okay, I'm ready to start lubing it up here. Good. Okay, I hope you can get a good shot of that. This is what we're shooting for. In the end, it's gonna stick out this far and be like that. So I'm gonna first fill this trough here with the JB weld, and hopefully I'm not getting my fingers in your way. Okay, a little more. There we go. Here's my gauge block. Sticks out that far. I'll check that again in a minute. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm gonna come back with a file tomorrow and clean that up. Let's make sure it's out far enough. We're good. All right, I'm just gonna wipe off a few of the little stains around the edges and we'll let it sit overnight. It has been 2 days and this is set up really nice. Boy, it's got a really hard finish to it. But I did leave it up a little high on here, so I'm going to file it down a little bit just so that it's all on the same plane here. Beautiful. I'm ready to put the screen back in, but I want to clean up where this duct tape was on here that was holding it from flopping around. And boy, between old duct tape and the cold weather, holy smokes. Oh. Next, I'm going to try to get some of this adhesive off of here with some Goo Gone. We'll see how this works. A little more Goo Gone. That's ice. All right, I think I got it pretty good. Now I'll just clean the window. Okay, The only thing left is to wrestle this thing back into the door. Let's see, that's my new one, and that's the original one. So I've got to lower this window. Ooh. A little bit of ice there. Here we go. There we go. Okay. That's not going to fall out of there again. There we go. Put it back up there. Nice and neat. Well, there it is. Nice and fixed. Now, when this window here was up, it didn't flap around very much. But in the summertime, when we have this down and we're using the screen, that's when the thing was really flopping around there, and my wife was getting pretty annoyed by it. Probably only took me 3 years to get around to fixing this one, but I think this might be a problem that is pretty common. Boy, that wasn't very hard to do, so get some JB Weld, and I mean, I used a galvanized nail, but really any little rod could work. So here's another win. Thanks for watching my video. If you got a broken tab on one of your screens or on the glass for your storm windows, there's an easy way to fix it. You saw how I did it. Didn't even take too long. Thanks for watching. Oh, and thanks for subscribing. Good, good, good.